Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Atlanta. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They run it with Carson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 54 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Now Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. A run with Gurley there on 1st down, going to get about 4 yards.
He's across midfield with a 48-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Ryan. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
The kickoff for the Falcons.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Carson, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. To throw is Wilson on 3rd down. And he's got Lockett. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Tack McKinley on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
These two teams all tied after 1. Working with a 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Seahawks.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. And the tight end Wilson, right side. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This is Carson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by Dean.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown.
Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Falcons 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, Probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
To throw again on second down. Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
To the right side and complete to Hurst. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Ryan. Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. They go play action with Ryan. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. About a 39-yard pickup. They'll take it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Play action, Ryan. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quadri Diggs. And it brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Dancing to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Wilson. He's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right, looking for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 3-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Looking deep for Julio. He's got a man, complete. The 30, 10, and he's in for a touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, we've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Pickup brings up 2nd and
off the play fake. Here's Ryan.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now
Gurley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Gurley again here on first down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's simple. This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. He gives it off to Carson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Tyler Davis is
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll roll him out right. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Quick throw here, that's complete.
Wilson's pass.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 34-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter with the score all tied.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Now a give right side. It's Carson. And some room to maneuver. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the
that one 28 yards on the ground.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
10-yard line.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
17.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
49-yard line.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Jamal Adams there.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
3-yard line.
Ryan able to get this to Gurley.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Another carry now for Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Wilson wants to throw it. Rolling to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Draw play. This is Carson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing now is Ryan. A crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 12-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Today's final.
So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about